Hello, welcome in. Just sit back and relax as people come in. Welcome to Wednesday Night Reiki. Just let this be your time to relax and restore and rejuvenate. If you're new here, say hello. We really have an amazing group of people here in this collective where you can talk and share and chat. Hi, Tara. How are you? I am good. How are you? Hi, Irene. How has your Monday been? How's everyone? It's not Monday. It's Wednesday, guys. It's Wednesday. Thank you for the rose, Jessie. Hi, Emily. How are you? How has your Wednesday been? I think I said Monday a few times. Hi, oh my gosh, here we go again. Oh, I can't say it now again. And I just read an email from you. Sharzad. I got it. Thank you. Hi, Becca. How are you? My day was pretty good. Irene, how was yours? Hi, Maura. Thank you for typing it out for me again. Hi, Maggie. How are you? How is everyone's Wednesday? Yes. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Just setting up the energy as people come in. And Sharzad, so I saw your email about the candle reading, right? I was just going back through my emails even further to look for something. I did not see that other email from like 8 days ago when you were asking me a few questions. So I have found it and I can still reply and we can talk more about the questions you had in that email. I am so sorry that I did not see it. Crazy, but I'll get back to you on it too. Hi, Alexandria, how are you? I feel like there's kind of like trickstery vibes in the air. Does anyone else feel that? Rose, how are you? Good day, but now a big bump in the road. I am so sorry, Rose. I am so sorry. But definitely come in and let Reiki untangle and unwind things. Yes, Maggie, I am so sorry. Let's use some selenite as people come in. The air just feels like it's full of tricks a little bit. Not like bad, but just a little tricky. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm so happy. Yeah, I saw that email. I was like, oh my gosh, like those are things that you were wanting kind of answered before Bloom. We can still talk about it a little, but I was just like, oh my gosh, how did I not see this? But I'm glad you're in Bloom with us. And I'm so excited for tomorrow's session. We are going to go so deep in tomorrow's session. Even deeper than the first. Oh, Emily, I am so sorry. Come in and unwind. Yes, just go with the flow. I feel like there's like spirits around that are pulling little tricks. Not evil ones or anything like that, but... Hello, Caroline. How are you? Welcome in. How is everyone feeling? Just come in and let yourself completely relax, completely melt into whatever you're sitting on or laying on. I feel like we're going to do some spirit work is what I heard, which was interesting. So we will move deeper into that as the night goes on. And again, if you're new, say hello. We really have like the most amazing group of people here where everyone supports each other. You can talk in the chat, have conversations. We have a very supportive group of people here. Hello, Chelsea. How are you? How's your Wednesday been? I'm bound to say Monday again at some point. I'm stuck on Monday. But we're at Wednesday. I am so sorry. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. Just a little sleepy. But that's normal with it getting darker earlier. Just clearing everyone's energy as they come in and out. I feel called to go straight into the, I can turn up the music a little bit. Go straight into the sacral chakra for a minute. So I'm just going to draw the power symbol down there. Start working there just a little bit. I did, didn't I? Hello, Lynn. How are you? Oh, Chelsea, I am so sorry. No, we are not going back in time. It is Wednesday. We're not going back. Just bringing in some life force energy into that sacral. And there's a cat in here. There's 2 cats in here. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Vivi. Just supporting that sacral chakra a little bit. I feel like some of us need just like a little bit of energy. Feel a little worn down. Just kind of like meh. Let's just give it a little life force energy. Not to like wake you up or anything like that, but just to make you feel a little more recharged. So I'm going to bring in the sunstone for that. I cannot believe it's October, everyone. Where did the time go? Like it was just, I mean, it literally was just September, literally, but like, I feel like September we barely were in. We barely had a September and now it's October. And if you hear my cats, they're wrestling a little. Guys. It was amazing, Chelsea. Thank you for asking. Truly amazing. And I'm so excited for tomorrow's session. Tomorrow is going to go even deeper and be more explosive and expansive in the best ways. I know. I cannot believe that. They are. So one of my boys is older. He's about 8 and the other one's 3-ish, 4-ish. And he still wants to play like a baby and my older one does not. But he'll wrestle him sometimes. Oh, Vivi. I am so sorry. Definitely come in and relax and heal. I am so sorry. Hi, Lua. How are you? Welcome in. How's your Wednesday been? They are lit. Oh, Jules. Definitely sending lots of healing and comforting energy here. Just come in and consent to the energy flow. Let this be your time to relax and take your mind off of things. And I'm sorry if you just heard that weird noise. Someone used to call it my robot noise. Just energy moving. And thank you for coming in and doing something for yourself. That's so super important that we make sure we take time for ourselves. I am so sorry, Vivi. Oh, Lua, I am so sorry. I'm pretty good, just a little tired. I'm excited but so worried. I am so sorry, Jules. Definitely sending lots of healing energy and positive energy. I completely understand being excited, but you know, making sure you want to get over the, I guess, the most delicate parts, you know, get through the most delicate parts. Yeah, you know, I think there's like trickstery type vibes in the air. For sure. They're not like evil or bad or anything like that, but I feel like the energy is kind of, you know, playing with us a little bit today. It's interesting. So just come in and relax. Let the world fall away here. Let this be your safe space. Going to request healing opportunity for my coworker and her 2 daughters. Oh, I am so sorry. Definitely sending healing energy to anyone and everyone that is open to receiving it. It kind of does. Fairy vibes for sure. Absolutely. Just come in and consent to the energy flow. This is Reiki energy healing if you don't know what we're doing. Reiki was developed in Japan. It is the channeling of life force energy and can do no harm, and it heals exactly what you need in the moment. You may feel warmth, you may feel tingling. Oh no, Lua, I definitely hope that everything works out and they can get right in. Exactly, good but mischievous. Exactly. Speaking of, let's move up into the heart now. We're moving a little quickly, like through what we're doing here, but this is just what the universe is saying. So let's go up into the heart. And let's take a load, energetic load off of the heart here. Any heavy feelings that you're having, sadness, stress. I'm just gently like smushing it together and then pushing it out with Reiki for you. Good. I am so glad you felt good today, Elizabeth. turn up the music just a little bit more. This is a quieter playlist, I think. And the computer's sitting a little far back. Here we go. And then the next song is going to be loud and I'm going to have to turn it down. Let's use some green calcite to help break this up. So you may feel the vibration become like a bit cooler. Calcites in general are cooler. They have like a cooler vibe, cooler energy about them. Whereas Reiki is hotter, feels more like fire. And just let everything float away here. Oh, it looks like I broke my calcite. It's not broken. Let that fog leave your heart space. Hi Lex, thank you for consenting. Thank you all for coming in and doing something for yourself. Thank you for liking, getting the live out so more people can experience Reiki. Almost time to turn the AC off. Yes, we actually have had the AC off for quite a while now. Haven't turned the heat like completely on, but maybe every once in a while just turn it on for a minute. Me too. I feel like we didn't really get to enjoy summer with like how hot it was, and then with like how much smoke was coming down our way, so like the air quality was bad for a lot of that time. So I'm ready to enjoy kind of like this more temperate period for a minute here, so we can actually get out and do something. Did it, Chelsea? I know it got a little hot here, like yesterday and the day before. I don't know if it was quite that warm though. Ooh. Doing like this zigzag motion in your heart. You may feel it. It feels kind of deep in there. Is it, Maggie? Holy cow. It's been pouring rain here this evening and storming. Oh, I love a good storm. Especially if it's a night so I can go to sleep. Not like a crazy storm, but like, you know, a nice one to put you to sleep. Me too, Chelsea, but I'm not ready for all the leaves. We have so many trees. And so many leaves. They're good for like, you know, putting over my garden and like tucking the garden in. But just like there's so many everywhere else. I can't put all of them in the garden. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, I like to keep the windows open to let in fresh air. We also have gas appliances, or like really just a gas stove. So especially when I cook, I like to have the windows open so there can be fresh air in and ventilation. Do you? I love it. I love fresh air. Ooh. It feels like someone just popped in here. This is really loud. Speaking your truth. Someone's having trouble speaking their truth. And let me try to find my azurite for that. It is hiding somewhere around here. I just want to work on that. And this could be several of you. Yeah, like I like gas because if the power goes out, you can still use it, but it's a little scary. Love smells and falls the best. Yes. Okay, hang on. I'm looking for my azurite. It's a little one, so it may take me a second. Reiki is still flowing to you. I don't think I walked away with it. Oh, it's in front of my face. Like normal, in front of my face. And I love how blue this is. It looks like a little blueberry, and it has some malachite on it on this side. But look at how blue that is. Like, it just is naturally this blue. So if you have had some issues speaking your truth, or you feel like you're holding back on speaking your truth, this stone will help. You may feel quite a bit of a pull in the throat. Oh, Lua. It does kind of look like a mitten, does it? That's like the little thumb. Malachite is amazing. I have a piece of that right here. Azurite, it like brings it out of you to speak your truth, but it's also kind of comforting at the same time. Really? Oh, Lua. That is kind of a bummer, you know, that they're gonna make you wait that long. And you've been there for 10 years. I get it. I get it. Oh, Lua. I love moldavite. I love the way it feels. So I love it. Moldavite is one of those stones that people either love or they hate. There's usually no in between. Hello, how are you? Welcome in, everyone, to Wednesday Night Reiki. Just sit back and relax. Let this be your time to completely just melt into whatever you're sitting on or laying on. Let your brain shut down. Let the worries of the day be carried away. And just receive the gentle yet powerful healing of Reiki. It can do no harm and provides exactly the healing you need. I work on what the universe tells me needs to be worked on most in the collective. Oh, Lua. I feel like now, I mean, overall, we've talked about this a lot, that now is very much a time of growth and change for everyone. But I feel like on many levels. Hi, Mando Mom. Thank you for the tiny diny. I feel like a lot of people are having like big growth periods within their personal lives. Like a lot of people I've been talking to are moving jobs. A lot of people are like literally moving states. So I feel like that's quite on par. Like, you know, it may be time. Oh, I would be so excited, Lua. Absolutely. Hi, Poison. How are you? We probably could, Chelsea. I feel like it could be appropriate. Yeah. I love the flush as well, but it's definitely moved things out of the way. It will. It will. That is a stone for when you are ready to see things and remove them. If you're not ready for that, I would not go with moldavite. Or if you're not ready for the intensity with which it brings it on, I wouldn't go with moldavite. Maybe Libyan desert glass would be a better choice. Hi, Morgan. How are you? Welcome into Wednesday night. I'm seriously, I've almost said Monday like 8 more times. But it is Wednesday. Again, right now, you may feel me pulling in the throat if you're just popping in. We're using azurite. I kept hearing really loudly. Some people need to speak their truth, just having like some hesitation speaking their truth. So we are just letting azurite come in and do the heavy lifting for a moment here. Oh, Morgan. I am good. Thank you for asking. Definitely come in and just let the stress of the day go. Yeah, I have 2 pieces of moldavite. I can only, well, no, I don't know that I can actually find either of them right now. But I have 2 pieces of moldavite and I love them. Oh, Vivi. I would love if people could hear my truth more, I guess. Oh, yeah, they do. A lot of crystals will walk away, but I feel like moldavite is one that's particularly good at it. My feeling is if you can't find your moldavite, then you don't need it right then. To keep up with the days, is that what you mean, Chelsea? I swear I know what day it is, but my brain and mouth don't coordinate very well. Does it, Irene? Yes. I'm so sorry. I think I have something in my teeth. That's kind of embarrassing, but I'm pretty sure I do. Can I use you as a mirror? I totally do. I was eating chicken before we started. Welcome to my live if you're just popping in. That was so gross. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming in and accepting. I love it, my precious. Oh, I get it, Lua. Your crystal. Oh, my crystals. Yes, an organizer for my crystals. Does it? That's very cool. It reminds you of Skyrim. Interesting. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you. I mean, we've been doing this for how long? You know, we're really comfortable with each other now, I think. I'm sorry if I scare anyone off, though. That's about as bad as it gets, I promise. I love that. Ooh. now we're going into the third eye. So when I jumped on, I said I felt like we were going to do some like spirit work, like on your spirit. And we're going into the third eye for that, which is interesting. We'll see where this takes us. I want to use my, sorry, I had a notification pop up and I can't read it. Thank you, Storm, for the roses. How are you? Let me find my Auralite 23. Where did you go? Yep, that organizer would come in handy right about now. I love it, Lua. I am good. How are you? Thank you for coming in, everyone, to Wednesday night. Are you having pressure on your forehead? Awesome. I'm glad you're feeling it. Thank you, Storm, for the roses and the lightning. Yes, let's keep sending the Reiki to and the heart me and the ice cream cones. Thank you. My hand kind of moved the heart me and I was like, what was that? Thank you, Storm. But my Auralite 23, we were using that on Monday, weren't we? Right? It's got to be around here somewhere. It'll come to me in a minute, just now. All right, so Auralite 23 will make you feel like you have superpowers. It has 23 different minerals in it, if you will. The main one being like, oh my gosh, I almost said ametrine. I think there might be some ametrine in it, but actually it's amethyst, green amethyst, and some other things that I forgot. Yes, Auralite will definitely make you feel like you can do anything, achieve anything. And this is going right into the third eye. It feels buzzy, so if you feel buzzy, it is just the Auralite. You passed out Monday. I love it, Lua. So let's work on this third eye. We're opening and releasing is what I'm hearing. But we're not doing it too crazy. Very gently. And again, Reiki is flowing throughout your body. So you're still getting the benefit throughout your entire body. You may feel a bit more pressure in that third eye area. Do you, Chelsea? I think there's actually a setting you can use to keep it from like going to the next live, but I can't remember where it is. And there's something in my hair now. Oh, Mother Reiki. That's a lot on your plate. You're feeling the pressure, Caroline? Yes. Oh, and by the way, I totally forgot because in the first email I sent the wrong link. So the candle ceremonies that we do, you can now buy a subscription for them. The subscriptions are very limited because I still want people to be able to buy the standalone candles whenever they want, but the link is in the bio. A perk for having the subscription is for every 4 months that you are subscribed, you will get a 20% discount code for my services, other services, excluding group programs. So like one-on-ones with me, other candles, personal videos. So the link is in the bio if you want to sign up for that. Our first candle of October will be on the 14th, and that will be the new moon. So if you want to sign up for that, link is in the bio. I'm glad you all are feeling it. Just let this Auralite gently push on your third eye. Ooh, it feels like some of you are waking up or coming online, as I like to say. Be like, oh wow, I do have that power within me. I do have this capability. I don't need to be worried about this. It's not as big as I thought it was. So just keep letting yourself sink deeper into that feeling. Do you? That is wild. Is it Irene? I am so excited. That is amazing. I cannot wait to see the results of your intuitive tattoo. And again, if you want to do the subscription, so it's 2 candles a month, for 31 cookies a month, if you catch my drift, or 31 doll hairs a month. And again, for every 4 months that you stay subscribed, you'll get a code for 20% off my other services. So every 4-month milestone, and it'll stay good until the next 4-month milestone. So if you want to ensure that you have a candle for both the full and new moons this month, link is in the bio, and I think the full moon is on the 14th this month. I sent out a huge email blast last night and I had the wrong link in it for an old candle. It's like, so I had to send another one. I still blame the full moon energy. I mean, we're kind of out of it now, but we still had some yesterday. I'll blame it on that. Hi, Thomas. How are you? No. Yeah, pretty much everyone I knew growing up said doll hairs, and they said it so much it was annoying. Lauren, how are you? We were just wondering about you. Hello, Rain. Hello, Milkshake. How is everyone doing on Wednesday? Next week is Friday the 13th. Is it? I haven't looked at a calendar. I haven't used the past 3 moons for any work. You haven't? Oh goodness. Yeah, hang on. Let me look at the calendar. Hang on. I saw that, Lauren. I didn't reply to those other texts you sent. I'm so sorry. Because I was showering and eating, but I am so excited. I feel like where you're going is a much better energetic fit. Hello, Lily. So the new moon is on, hang on. Let me pull it up. Sorry if my face just got really bright. Full moon, yeah, I think you're right, is on the 22nd. New moon's on the 14th. Let me just Google real quick. October full moon. October, it's the 28th. You were close. New moon, October 14th. And my face is really bright, so I'm gonna shut this off. If I can. There we go. Let me catch up on comments. Sorry, guys. Not at the same time, Bandit, no. Yes, full just passed. We just did that candle on, what day was it now? It was last week when we had our full moon session. It was Friday. We did our full moon session on Friday. Hang on, just catching up on some more comments. I do tarot readings, Princess, but they're part of a Reiki appointment, so I don't do a standalone reading. Yes, new moon with solar eclipse for October. Huge energy, huge. And someone was talking about it last week. We can talk about it here too. I used to use the last batch of moon water to water your plants. I love it. Hi, Maddie. How are you? Welcome in. I love that, Lauren, that they align that way. No, you are fine, Maddie. I forgot to message you too, because sometimes when I'm like in between things, I'm just like sitting there like spacing out. I definitely wouldn't recommend it, Bandit. Hello, Sarah. How are you? How has everyone's Wednesday been? But yes, okay. So the new moon is going to be on the 14th. There is an eclipse. It is too messy, Bandit. I used to do it in high school though, you know, because I just I couldn't wake up early enough. So I would like eat a burrito while I was like getting into the shower. But what was I saying? So we do have an eclipse on that new moon. And sometimes people don't recommend manifesting during eclipses because the energy is chaotic. However, I am not someone who typically like abides by that rule. Eclipses are extremely strong energy, extremely potent energy. And by doing the candle magic under the full moon, which is a very targeted form of magic, so it goes straight to where you want, the intention is very clear. it would be an incredibly powerful manifestation. So if there's something massive you're wanting to manifest, I would recommend it. So that is my speech about the eclipse and the new moon. I'm feeling stressed out with finding a new job. I am so sorry, Milkshake. Hello, Clarissa. How are you? I love that, Thomas. I remember you mentioning that the other day that you had ordered some. I tried a toaster strudel scrambles this morning. I have never had a scramble, but I love toaster strudel, or I used to love it. Hello, Amber. Hello, Hannah. Welcome in, everyone. You may feel some pushing on the third eye. We are in the third eye right now with Aura Light. Vivi, I am so sorry that that happened. That I can understand how that would, make you feel, have something happen at the same time. I am so sorry. There's not really like a best thing per se, but when you're manifesting, being very specific is always the best. You can do like a general manifestation, but like say you're wanting to manifest more money. Instead of just saying, I want to manifest more money, put down how much you want. Are you wanting $5,000? Are you wanting $10,000? Are you wanting a raise? Are you wanting it in the form of overtime? Are you wanting it in the form of a lottery winning? Get the details in there. But if you're open to the universe delivering it however, you could just put, I want $5,000, and it can be however. But I do recommend being a bit more specific, because maybe that comes in the form of overtime for months on end. How are you? We have two Clarissas in here now. Hello, both of you. We have Clarissa and then Clarissa. Let's go back down into the heart for a minute. I feel some heaviness coming back in, which is okay. There's more people joining, so let's move some more out of the heart. How are you? How has everyone's Wednesday been? I'm so sorry, Vivi. I feel like we could go either way, green calcite or green grossular garnet. We'll do one at a time. Let's go back into green calcite. Move more of this fog in the heart. Oh, Bandit, did you see your reading in the group? I did it last night. I was going to ask you that. I just finished dinner and so much wrong went. Oh, Dante, there's some tricky air. There's some tricky vibes floating through the air. We've all collectively agreed there's like some tricky vibes. It's not like evil, but it's like someone's playing tricks on us today. It's really interesting. Thank you, Elizabeth. Oh, I'm glad it ended okay, though. I'm sorry it was rough. Thank you for the hand hearts, Clarissa. It was, yeah. Oh, Clarissa. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Good, I'm glad you saw it. Good, good. Because I know it doesn't always send a notification every time I do something. Vivi, let them out. If you feel like you need to let them out while we're healing, let them out. Thank you for the forever rose. Oh no. I am so sorry. I am sorry. Was it still kind of good though? What you could eat of it? It's Reiki absolutely helps with releasing the tears. So I know like you feel like maybe you get stuck sometimes, but in the space of Reiki healing, it is good to let them go. Definitely Milkshake. Today has been strange energy. Thank you for the heart lead, Clarissa. Good. I'm glad it tasted good. Oh, Clarissa. You have your hands full. Yeah. Bandit, I am so sorry. Or were you replying to Clarissa? Hello, Toadie, how are you? Yes, this is a safe space to let it all out. Sorry if you hear my dog crying. She thinks my husband's getting up. Oh, that sounds so good, Dante. Let's push this out a bit more now with green grossular garnet. This is going to feel more empowering with the garnet. I'll let you feel how it feels. Instead of telling you how it feels, I'll let you feel into it. Bring this back into the heart space. Just release some more out of there. Don't think about it either. Don't like force yourself to let go of anything. Just let it naturally happen. Let the energy flow in. We used this on Monday for a minute. I think it wasn't super long. My husband's feeding right now. Good, Vivi. I'm so sorry, Dante. Clarissa. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it really is so hard to go through something like that. It's inexplicable how hard it is, and I am so sorry. We eventually succeeded, and it was the last time I used magic. Really, Bandit? Fluttery? Feels fluttery. Can you stop creeping on me? The night you didn't pay attention? Yeah, I can't remember like where in the live we used it, and my husband was creeping on me. That's who I was talking to. He was just standing there going, I don't know what he needs, Lauren. I don't know. Oh, I was gonna say something to you all, and now I forgot because he was creeping on me. He made me forget. I'll think about it. Thank you. I am so sorry. Definitely sending everyone healing and love in here. Today seems like it's been a hard day. A lot of things are coming up for people. It's okay. Let it out. Let it out here. Let everything out here. Let Reiki take it here. And please keep sharing. We used to have such a supportive subgroup. I can't talk. It's such a supportive group, as you all know. Oh, Amber, I am so sorry. He's never gonna live that down. When he came in, it was just like, we're out of, I know. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, you could go get it. I have not, Elizabeth. I don't know if he ever will. If you go back far enough on my Instagram, you might be able to see a peep of him. It's a few years though, a few years back. Absolutely, yeah. So that's something we should talk about. So being positive, of course, is a good thing. You know, walking through life more positively helps attract good things as well. However, you do need to honor the times when you aren't maybe feeling so positive or things aren't going so positively, because trying to force yourself to be positive is toxic positivity. But it's definitely so good to try to be more positive, walk more positively, but again, honor where you're at and let yourself go through the motions when you need to. Oh, Tiffany, absolutely, sending all the good vibes. Everyone is telling me how strong I am, but I just do what needs to be done. Yes, Mother, Reiki, yes. And make sure you give yourself grace and softness and kindness too. We can't have light without darkness and vice versa, exactly. I am so sorry, user. Floor, I'm so glad you heard that as you were coming in. That was meant for you to hear. Hello, Mel. How are you? We are in the heart space right now. So you may feel some tugging here. I get it. It can be hard being the strong person, or the person that people perceive as being the strong person, because it takes a lot to be very strong. It takes a lot of emotions to be very strong. And sometimes the people around us forget that, we are human too, and we need our moments. We need people to care for us too. We need people to be soft with us too at times. So I mean, being strong is beautiful and amazing, but it can be a burden at the same time, because sometimes people forget, we can't be strong 24/7. We have to have our moments, and we do have our moments too. I am good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing good. Attract both darkness and light. Yes, exactly, Meggie. Strong ones need a break too. Oh, I love that, Dante. I hope it goes amazing. I get it, Mel. When you have kids, there's really not like a day off from being strong. Too bad the positivity charged psycho magnotheric slime from Ghostbusters. Do you know how long it just took me to read that word, Bandit? I'm like, what? The slime from Ghostbusters. Oh my gosh, that was great. Literally just sitting here trying to sound out that word on TikTok Live. Did you, Vivi? Oh, I hope it goes amazing. I hope you have fun. Ooh, crystal. Carnelian, red jasper, black tourmaline, I would say is like the master of grounding. Hematite, black obsidian are some of my faves. I was trying to say favorites and faves at the same time. I'll just say mood sign. You're fine, Bandit. Is anyone else freezing? Is everyone else okay? Thank you, Clarissa. Thank you. We all need a vacuum from Ghostbusters. Yeah. Quartz and obsidian, those are good ones. Quartz helps amplify whatever stone you have, and it's also like a master clearer. I love tourmaline. Black tourmaline is so amazing. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story. When I first started really getting into crystals, I'd always kind of been into them, but when I was getting like deeper into meditating with them, learning about their power and all of that, black tourmaline is where I started. I started meditating with that for like every day for I don't even know how long. Because I did not feel safe and secure, not only like physically, but within my own body and my own thoughts. So that really helped get me grounded, get me out of that like fight or flight, get me out of that, that loop of anxiety where, you can't get out of it. Black tourmaline helped get me out of that. Do you, Vivi? I'm a Sagittarius. Sadly, water does not do well for me, although I wished I could have lived. Oh, I love the ocean. For like crystal recommendations, Klisha, I think I may have missed a comment. Oh goodness. Tiger's Eye and Obsidian are good ones too. I love water too. I'm a Pisces Sagittarius, and I love water too. I'm going to be minutes from I love that. Were you asking about crystals, Clarissa? Hello. Tongue twister there. You live an hour and a half away from the water? Me and my mom are opposite moon signs, are you? Ooh, for dreaming, that's a good question. I like blue calcite, amethyst, and I would even do purple fluorite. This is the only piece of purple fluorite I have. You can see it better from that angle. I really like those. Yeah, Clarissa, yeah. So definitely black tourmaline is where I started, would be my recommendation. And then I would even do septarian. Here's my giant piece of septarian, was another good one. Carnelian was another great one. And carnelian really vibes with fire signs like Sagittarius. Chara white is a good one. That's an expensive one, but it's a good one. Calcite and amethyst for the win, yes. Amethyst and labradorite. Labradorite is a good one too. I don't use labradorite too much like on myself personally, but I do have it for like clients. But that is a good one too, especially to spark creativity. Amethyst is like a master at everything. It's such a good one to have. Let me draw another symbol. Sending that over to everyone. Is that why I had carnelian obsession for a while? Could be, Dante. Jaded, that's a good question. For Gemini, so I'm feeling for you, I kind of tuned into you specifically. I was feeling orange calcite is something I think you would really resonate with. Yeah, you can have a teeny tiny chip of a stone. It doesn't have to be a huge one. But like I was saying earlier, Chara white is one, or Chara white is a more expensive one. So it's harder to find a big piece without spending a lot on it. Good, I'm glad you're feeling better. You got tingles, yes. Really, Mora? That is interesting. Vivi. Opal, ooh, opals have such a good feeling too. Opals and moonstone, yep. You're so welcome. Where should we go? The energy's saying back up into the third eye. More third eye work? I guess why not? Ooh, rain. For Taurus, that's like more earth energy. So I would do things more like moss agate. That's what I was seeing in my head. And for some reason, when you typed that, I saw carnelian. So I think that's more of a personal suggestion for you. Sorry if you hear me itching my leg. My tiny palm stone's like 16. Yeah. Ooh, Herkimer diamond. That's a really good suggestion. Hang on, I'm in the chest for just a second here before we move on. And hang on, I'm gonna also take a drink of water. Did you, Rain? I love it. Ooh, Capricorns. Are they, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like the most well-versed in astrology. I do more like crystal recommendations based on your energy. But what is Capricorn? Is that an earth sign as well? Hi, Catherine. How are you? How's your Wednesday been? Thank you, Chronically Healing. It's an amethyst. Little juicy piece of amethyst. I love that, Lauren. It is an earth sign, yeah. December through January, yeah. So if you're an earth sign, I would go with more like what I call earthy crystals. So things like moss agate, tree agate. What else am I feeling? Ooh, bloodstone. I feel like would be a good one. Dragon's blood, I feel like would be a good one. Vivi, I'm not sure what I wouldn't like not recommend. Sorry if you heard my throat made that noise again. Clarissa, so I went to astro.com and that's where I put in my birth and my birth time. It's more specific if you actually have your birth time, because it can throw you into another sign based on your time. So I went to astro.com, put all that information in, and that's how I found out my entire chart. So that's how I found out I'm a Pisces, Sagittarius. You're so welcome. Astrology, I won't lie to you, is a bit complicated. So I will not lie to you when I say I love astrology, but I'm not the most well versed on it. I tried to teach myself how to read charts and it just sent me for a loop. All right, now let's go up into the third eye again, and I actually do want to use my purple fluorite. And it looks like a little pyramid, so it may poke you a little bit energetically. Uh-oh, Clarissa, it might be. Only a little bit? You sure I'll never understand it? No, yeah, Lauren, I kind of downplayed the complexity of astrology a bit there. Hi, Luna, how are you? Welcome into Wednesday Night Reiki. How's your day been? Thank you. I got this from Lunam Love, the person who taught me Reiki. Okay, so this feels like it's getting to business, getting down to business in your third eye. It's helping remove the rest of the gunk out, helping you see with the third eye with confidence and self-assuredness, helping you see the bigger picture, see the wisdom so that you can move with more wisdom and move with a better understanding. Slayed all day? I love it, Luna. That's an amazing answer. I slayed all day. Oh, you know what it is? It just hit me like a ton of bricks. The universe just hit me with it. So the reason we're having a lot of grumpiness, okay, is because a lot of the collective, I'm not trying to like call anyone out personally, so I don't want you to feel personally attacked, but the collective is pushing back really hard on seeing things for what they are and doing what's best for them and everyone else. Everyone is a collective. Yeah, that's what's happening here. That's why we're having some grumpiness and some pushback. That's what's happening here. That's good, Lauren. Heck yeah. Hi, India. Welcome in. How are you? How's your Wednesday been? Hi, Reese. Yes, I think you popped in. Was it Monday or was it last week? How are you? So yes, this kind of grumpiness that everyone's kind of feeling, it's because the universe is like, hey, you know, I'm putting the signs in front of you. You're not doing anything. You need to get on it. You need to get with it. Don't resist it. Stop trying to fall back into old ways. Let's move forward now. Good. I'm glad you're doing better. I'm sorry you're sick though. Only 11, India. I am good. Thank you for asking. Yes, the universe is saying pay attention. Thank you, Lua. So I think that's the collective grumpiness going on. Well, I know it is. The universe just told me that's what it is. I'm telling you that it's just more and more and more. The further that we go, the more the universe is going to keep pushing everyone to get, to get on their highest path, to start doing things that are in their best alignment, to stop missing the signs. Oh, Malone, Reiki can absolutely do that. Just consent to the energy healing and Reiki will start flowing throughout. Absolutely, Mel. Definitely drift off if you start to feel sleepy. I'm grumpy because of a sore throat and pregnant. Oh no. I am so sorry, Bethany. I can imagine. Being uncomfortable all the time will make you grumpy. Yes, Catherine, that's amazing though that you're taking the steps though. Like you're actively doing it. Hi Jenna, how are you? 4th day of Halloween makeup, holy cow. Thank you for consenting. Did you, Malone? Yes, so you may burp. You may cough, sneeze. Other things may happen. That's very normal in energy work. So if it happens, don't be embarrassed. Don't freak out. First of all, I can't hear you or see you. So, but even if I could, even if you had a one-on-one session with me, which I do through Zoom, 99% of the time I'm not going to hear it, number one. And then even if I could, I'm not going to say anything about it. No, I get that feeling, Dante. Sometimes how it starts is you just feel the push, but you don't have the message quite yet. So just keep trying to listen to the universe. Just say, I am open to receiving what you're trying to tell me. Thank you, India, for the heart me. Because that's how it started for me. Like, I didn't have a specific message when I started my journey, but I just had the feeling. And I'm like, well, let me try to feel into this even further and make moves that it wants me to make. So just ask, be like, what is the move you're wanting me to make right now? Can you tell me the most immediate move that I should be making right now? Feel into it and then do it. Thank you for the roses, India. Yeah, Vivi. I know it can be frustrating, but sometimes the universe just wants you to start trusting and start feeling into it, and then the message will become clear. A very busy day, but it was good, Catherine. Oh. It's interesting how much third eye work we're doing, but the feeling is not getting dizzy or anything like that. So this is some massive work we're doing. Heads up, Lord and I are the goofballs. Yes, you are. Sometimes I just want to stomp my feet and tell the universe to hurry up. I feel like there's something I'm supposed to do that I'm not, but I have so little energy from having to do everything else. I get it, Dante. I totally get it. Yeah. So I would, this may sound a little harsh, but I would try to reprioritize. Really sit and think about the things that you are doing and think about where you could maybe put something on the back burner for a second while you tune into the universe and ask it what move it is that it's wanting you to make. Have a good night, Clarissa. Thank you for coming in. Because that's been a similar journey for me too. As we grow Star Bloom Healing, I'm like, well, what things am I doing that really just aren't serving me, that I could quit doing and it's really not going to hurt anything, even though I feel obligated to do everything. But the universe wouldn't be pushing us if it weren't better for us to take this other path. More than 5 priorities are too much for one person. That's true. That's a lot. That is a lot. We are not robots. That is so important for us to remember. We are not robots. And we need to allow ourselves the grace when we can, allow ourselves, a break when we can. Our society it puts too much importance on how much we can do. The more we can do, the more valuable we are. And that's not true. And you will burn yourself out if you never have a break. I know there's some people that have tons and tons of energy and can go and go and go. That's great. Go and go and go all you want. But you have to remember to give yourself the rest that you need when you can. And take something off your plate when you can. If you're not making sure you're getting rest, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're eventually going to break down and not be able to do anything at all. Yes, Jenna, yes. Not even robots can handle it, truthfully. They have to have someone fix them. They have to have someone turn them back on if they turn off. That was too funny, though. It was funny, but it was sad, that robot shutting off. Oh, Vivi, I'm so sorry. Yep, it was just 15 minutes of doing repetitive manual labor and it shut off. I don't remember all the details about it, but it was really funny. It was like a thing going around the internet for a while. There's a societal shadow around. Ooh, it bumped your comment up. The world just doesn't like it when we're still. Exactly, Catherine. I'm at the point that I'm almost completely burned out. Amber, I get it. I totally get it. Sending so much healing to you right now and everyone in here right now. We have to, it's really a big time for us. The universe is asking us to reprioritize everything in our lives the best we can. Society insists we be Energizer bunnies. Yep, it does. And it doesn't make sense because we live in a time of mass wealth, mass technology. So it doesn't make any sense that we should be working more than ever before when we have so many conveniences. It's been a few months, not sure when I joined, but originally I almost passed SBH up. Wait, what's that, Bandit? Oh, me, Star Blue. Jesus, Bandit, I am so glad you stuck around. I was like, wait, who? What? The universe shook everything and said, here, pick. Yep, it'll do that. Vivi. Good Lord, how did I not understand my own initials for Star Bloom Healing? Anyway, let me feel. I'm just going to do a couple swipes down everyone's body. I was the type that never brought into anything woo-woo or spiritual. Very interesting, Catherine. No, you're fine. You're totally fine, Bandit. I had to think about that for a minute. Thank you. You guys know my brain sometimes. I am so happy you are, Catherine. I definitely am one of those, you know, of course, I very much believe in science. I'm not one of those people that's like, you know, well, anyway, one of those people that, you know, doesn't believe in like medicines and things like that. I very much believe in all of that. Go to the doctor when you need to go. If you have an infection, don't just try to like wait it out. Go get medicine. Go get counseling if you need counseling. But I absolutely believe that there's something to energy work. There's absolutely something to Reiki. I wouldn't do Reiki if I didn't believe in it. 3.5, almost 4 years ago, I was someone who would never get on live. I would not come on here and talk to you guys like this comfortably. I would be in a state of anxiety. I would be so scared out of my mind to put myself out there. I was not sure of myself. I always felt very unsafe on a physical level, mental level. I couldn't make really any decisions about my life for myself. Life was just happening to me. And now here I am. Not only did I land like a dream job for me right now, I have Star Bloom Healing now, where I do this for you. I help walk you through this. I help guide you through this. I bring the healing to you. And this is bringing in a nice income for me as well. And I love doing this for you all. So I would say this woo-woo stuff was the catalyst to my massive change, my massive blooming, my massive bloom, is Star Bloom Healing in the name. Okay, I think it's safe to say if this was a car, Lauren and I would be the kids in the back. Yes. Yes, Bandit. Exactly, Vivi. Thank you, Jenna. That is a huge compliment. Thank you. I'm just going straight down the body. Just letting things, it says letting everything realign for a minute here, since we were doing some heavy third eye work. Lauren, I love it. Stick with it, do the work, see the results. Being here has changed my life. That is amazing. I love it. It has been amazing watching so many of you grow who have been here whenever you've come in. People making friends, people getting jobs, people making moves, getting rid of toxic things in their lives, people becoming more confident, starting their own businesses. That has all happened in here, just in this group. It's amazing. Yes. Definitely more chatty since you did that many bandits. See? I love it. I love it. I am so sorry. I am so sorry they broke it off. But just know that there will be bigger and better things. But I get the pain that you have right now because you thought that's, how things were going to be. I am so sorry. You've been here a while, Rain. I can't remember. It's been a minute. Potentially crazy, but I've been on this whole healing myself. What would align with a lower right headache? Ooh, interesting. Is it like, so it's more like here in your eye? Is that where it's at? I wish I could be more active in the community, but socializing one of the things. I get it. If it burns you out, don't force yourself to do it. Don't force yourself to do something that's burning you out. We can do some body work here in a second. I feel like, was it Lex? I was trying to tune into you just a little bit, but you can feel it in your eye. It feels physical. I feel like you have kind of like a blockage, almost sinus blockage. We can work on that too. Hello, Allison. How are you? Now let's dive deep into the body so we can start working on some physical pain. So sometimes headaches and things, they can be like a spiritual manifestation, if you will, or like a spiritual, or something like spiritual trying to get your attention, but sometimes they also are just physical. So I also really encourage everyone to sit with, if you're having like ringing in your ears, which I have ringing in my ears all of the time, so I'm not an expert on it. I have tinnitus. I had a head injury as a child that caused it. So my ears ring all the time. But sometimes people get ringing in their ears because spirit is around them, or sometimes their ears just ringing because it's happening. So I definitely encourage everyone to take notice of when something is happening. Is it happening, like when it's raining? Like, are you getting a headache every time it rains? Or, just notice if there's patterns to deduce if it is something physical or if it is spirit trying to get a hold of you. I'm happy for once it's physical and not my energy legs. I am, Allison. Thank you for asking. All right, I'm gonna go straight down from head to toes. I have nausea, but not sure if it's physical or energetic. June, I am so sorry. I feel like it's physical for you, June. I feel like it's more anxiety, stress related. It's a misalignment sort. Oh, mine always have a slight ring, but spirit gets loud. For me, it's been smells. I like that, Bandit. No, you're fine, Catherine. Yeah. So I just encourage you to really get familiar with your own intuition, with the spirits that are around you, so that you know when something is just something physical, like you just have a headache because maybe you didn't drink enough water, or if it is spirit trying to get your attention through like ear ringing. But again, I can't really speak to ear ringing because it happens all the time for me. Now I'm gonna go into the upper shoulders for a minute. Coffee, my dad visiting, roses, my maternal grandmother. I love it, Bandit. I sometimes get a whiff of like the smell of my grandparents' house during Sunday dinner sometimes, and I love it. I love when like familiar smells like that come through and there's like nothing around. Like it doesn't make sense like why the smell came through. Does it, Dante? Ask it. Be like, is this someone tickling me? Amber, I am so glad you're here. I'm so glad we found each other. I'm so glad all of you are here. Do you, Kiwi? I love it. That would be a cool thing to bring into that. Be an esthetician that could offer Reiki with it. That would be very cool. Oh, Vivi. Yes, smells are a big memory trigger. They are, Kiwi. They are both very peaceful. That'd be a very cool thing to do. I'm just gently giving the upper shoulders a massage, especially like right around the neck, like where the shoulder and neck meets, building up some heat. And then I want to move into the heads. Do you, Vivi? That is awesome. I know a lot of massage therapists do Reiki too. You feel it, Charlinda? Good. Good, Vivi. Glad you're feeling it. Yeah. Just really loosen up those shoulders. I love that, Kiwi. I love getting facials. I don't know that I would be so great at like giving them. My fingers get really tired easily. I love that. Thank you, Charlinda. Definitely concentrating a lot right here on these shoulders. I've always done it naturally and my mom told me to hide. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I wish that it was encouraged a bit more, because children, when we are children, we're just so much more naturally inclined to like spiritual things, because, you know, as kids we don't have that fear, we don't have the ego in the way as much. It's a lot easier for children to like tap in and be fearless and go with it, you know. Do you, Kiwi? Yes, Catherine, that's a good way to keep balanced, because even if you're not doing energy work, you're still exchanging energy. Oh, me either, Lex. I don't. Me too, yeah. They are, Bandit. Children are just so more naturally open-minded. They're so curious, and they're just absorbing the world around them, you know. Yeah. I could get off on another track with that, but I won't. I'll just say people don't give kids enough credit. Yeah, people just don't give kids enough credit, and they definitely, they understand a lot more than we think. Yeah, so it's always good to just keep their minds and worlds ever expanding. Oh, I don't have one, Lex. I never put one up. Exactly, Vivi. They really do, Kiwi. And I remember as a kid, you know, being, you know, confronted with situations and people that people sometimes today try to keep children away from, if you get where I'm going. But just being curious and not being freaked out, and, you know, it's good for children to be appropriately exposed to the world, you know. Experience a few spiritual encounters as a kid, but a religious home. Yeah, I get it, Allison. Yes, kids are humans too. Kids are full humans. Thank you for the crystal shoes, Lex. Oh. I laugh like I can bottle up your energy. Hi, Cassidy. How are you? Welcome in. Now let me move up into the heads. Let's work on some headaches here. Are you, Dante? Interesting. Breathe into where you're feeling that heartburn come up, and then breathe it out and send it out into Reiki. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Glad you had a good day. Let's really get behind those eyes and release some stress. especially since we look at electronics for most of our days. Yes, and drink water. That's a good reminder to drink my water right now. Oh, Kiwi, you mean me telling Dante to breathe out? Yeah, I like to do that. If you feel that something is stuck, breathe into it, breathe in Reiki into it, and then breathe it out and send it out into the universe, and Reiki will cleanse it. And my throat's probably gonna make that noise again since I just drank water. Ooh, working on the eyes big time. You may feel your eyes start to water just a little bit as I'm doing this. Getting a lot of stress off of the eyes from constantly looking at electronics, especially if you work on a computer all day or are looking at your phone a lot, like we tend to do, because like our phones are everything now. There are TVs, you know, they're everything. Dante, yes! I love that you breathed into it and felt it and got it out. Yes, so now you know where it's coming from. I love it. Oh yeah, I'm on a computer all day too. Do I? Where? I can't see it. Does it look dented? I don't know. Oh, you mean like right there? I also have a scar right here and a scar right here from when I had chicken pox as a kid. I itched a little too hard and made a couple scars. That's too funny. Let's work on these eyes some more. Again, you may feel them kind of water up a little bit again. This is just Reiki, don't worry. Thank you for the rosa, Stephen. And what is that? The star. As Casper is playing in my office right now and I'm staring at a screen. Thank you for the ice cream. And the donut. Let those eyes relax, let that tension come off the eyes. And this will help with headaches too, if we're having headaches right now, which I do feel. But it feels tied, for most of you, tied to your eyes and the stress from looking at screens. It was a big bunny suit full of jammies and calamine lotion. You're squinting. Yeah, my eyes are even starting to water. And don't forget, everyone, you can now purchase the full and new moon candles as a subscription. Link is in the bio. You'll be charged once a month, and for every 4 months you stay subscribed, you'll get 20% off my other services. That's a perk for staying subscribed. And our first new moon is on October 14th. So if you want to make sure you have a spot for both of them, purchase before October 14th. The subscriptions are limited because I am going to keep some candles reserved as just standalone. The link is in the bio. You did, Tony. You jumped on it. Even though I hadn't sent the right link out, you found it. I was like, holy cow. Are you Dante? Yes, burp. Let it out. Let it out. You got bifocals today? I'm so sorry, Lauren. Thank you for the star holding the heart, Stephen. And also, if you really want to, which someone did, if you really want to purchase a year's worth of candles, I can create that for you if you're really into it. Someone did purchase a year worth of candle ceremonies from me. So I can make that happen, and I'll include a few more perks. Thank you, Allison, for the roses. If I was to purchase a candle, how to pick what I want its purpose to be. So Vivi, on the new moons, it's a manifesting candle, so manifest whatever you want. And on the full moons, it's a releasing candle. So we release everything not serving you, everything that didn't work out, or release any blocks, really, you know, that's what the candle subscription is for our full moons and new moon ceremonies. Holy cow, Lauren. Yes, Allie did, Lauren. She purchased a full year. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Manifesting candles are so fun. They are, Cassidy. They are super fun. It's so amazing to see the results that people get, like within hours even. Truly amazing. Allie knows what she wants, and she got it. It was hilarious because I was like, are you for real, for real? And so I messaged her. I was like, hey, I mean, if you really want a year, I can make it happen. She's like, yeah. Actually, her email was yes, 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 is what it was. I was like, okay. Yeah, she did, but I thought it was kind of like joking that she wanted a year because I just do the month-to-month subscription. By the way, the candle subscription is month-to-month. You can cancel at any time. So the normal subscription, again, month-to-month, 20% off services at your 4-month milestone. So that's 2 candles a month, but then we sometimes have a blue moon, once in a blue moon, so you get 3 candles in a month sometimes. So there'll be lots of fun. Manifest and release, keep your energy on track, keep your manifestations going. They are powerful, they are targeted, and it's amazing. You can read all the reviews from the results people have gotten. Thank you, Vivi. I know what I'm manifesting for the new moon. I love it, Lauren. Dante, oh no. Thank you, Kiwi. Let's go down into the stomach for a second. See if we can lessen the burping here. No, I feel a path right from your sacral. You found it and the path is right there. It's still releasing. I'm so excited that you leaned into it though and you felt it. I love that though. See what happens when you trust yourself? And the reviews do get featured on Instagram. They do. I'll post them there too. I manifest my goals are reached by the end of the year. Oh, I love it, Cassidy. Oh, Vivi, definitely manifest for yourself. Amber, the new moon is on October 14th. It's actually a Saturday. I love it. Ooh, Chelsea, are you still in here? I forgot you asked if cord cutting would fit into tonight, and it would. If everyone's open to doing some cord cutting too, I cord cut with the Reiki. So if you consent and are open to it, let's remove some more cord. Just remove some more grumpy energy, some more stressful energy before we end the night. Rihanna, how are you? How has your Wednesday been? How's the studying? I'm gonna start telling the universe to put me where it needs me. I love it, Toadie. Crazy but amazing things will happen. Thank you for consenting. Okay, let's do a little bit of cord cutting. So I want you to breathe in, and as you breathe in, where are you holding on to anything else from today? Feel that. But don't think about it too hard. Just breathe in, breathe out, send it over to me. And you can keep breathing out. I'm seeing a big cord coming from like the chest, throat area. And it's an eclipse, Catherine, yes. Let's fill this with Reiki and we're gonna do it again. Wednesday was good, made some progress in the material. I love it. Eclipses are just, the energy is just magnified. It is amazing. So breathe in again. Send it over. This one feels like it's coming lower, like kind of like at your sternum. Felt it in your throat and your heart, yes. A little bit more. These cords actually look a bit more foggy, like they're made of fog. Last week, or the last time we did this, it was more like tree trunks is what they looked like. And then just fill with Reiki for a moment. At your belly button. Very cool. Ooh, now I think I'm gonna burp. Dang Tarot, we were just talking about you. How are you? How's your Wednesday been? We were talking about the candle subscriptions. I am so happy. I'm so excited to see all the amazing things that happen from a year's worth of candles. Like, so excited. Dante, fine. Let's all breathe in again. Breathe into wherever you're collecting, holding on to, storing more of your stress. I'm already feeling the heart before I even say this. So breathe in again. Breathe out. Just pulling this out. It's so crazy. They're so foggy and so soft. Sweep it away. Tarot's ferrets are so cute. Oh, now I'm gonna yawn. Sorry, everyone. Now just take a big deep breath in and breathe out. How is your body feeling now from when we started pulling? I can't talk. How does your body feel now in comparison to when, you know what I mean? How's your body feel now? I'll just leave it at that. The universe doesn't want me to spit the rest of it out. Good. Yawned in unison. I love it. Floating. I feel like floating. Yes. Body feels lighter. Lighter. Yes. Oh, Vivi, I'm so sorry. Better. I just needed to breathe and pull out the bad energy. Yes. I'm yawning again. Holy guacamole. And then don't forget, I also repost these on YouTube as long as TikTok lets me download them. They will be on YouTube, so you can rewatch them and still get the benefit of the energy. Oh, Rose. Quinn, I am so sorry. I'll stay on just a couple more minutes. How about that? Since you're just popping in, and Tarot's just popping in, would I be able to have... Tarot, did you? I'm gonna do that this weekend. Yes. Let's stay on for just a few minutes. Absolutely, Vivi. The link is in the bio. That'll take you straight there. Is it Irene? I want a good rainstorm to help put me to sleep. Interesting that last week we needed grounding and you felt roots. Yes. Did you, Morgan? Yeah, I have a 3-day weekend this weekend, so I'm like, it's the best time this weekend to do it so I can recover from the sore arm. So quickly going back into the arms and shoulders. This week we needed lighter energy and you saw fog. Yes, Catherine, I was like, everything's just so foggy and soft. It's crazy. It's so amazing when that happens. No matter how many times I do this work, no matter how long I do this work, it never ceases to amaze me. What's the best way to do Reiki with feet, like pulling the bad energy out of it? I mean, you can send Reiki directly to your feet. You don't necessarily have to pull anything out, but if you feel called to like pulling things out, you most certainly can. So you can like send Reiki, pull, fill it with Reiki, pull, you know what I mean? Kind of like how we do here with the cords, like I'll pull the energy and then go in with Reiki to like heal and fill the space. Reiki helps push that energy out too. I saw that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for being here and doing something for yourself. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Oof. Tarot, I feel some heat from where it's at. Just sending a little more Reiki there to help soothe it. Do you, Elizabeth? I want to get one. I need to get one. Thank you, Erin. Thank you all for coming in. I know it sucks like feeling the reaction, but it's a good sign because it means your body is responding appropriately. I've had to connect with nature more recently. I love that. No, you're so fun, Quinn. Yeah, I think we're going to officially be moving the time back to 8:30 to 10. I just think it would work out better for me right now, especially during winter and with the growth that I'm trying to make happen for all of you with Star Bloom Healing. I'm so excited. So yeah, it's just 30 less minutes. I know, I'm sorry. But it helps me out a lot. It has been helping me out a lot recently. So you still get a full hour and a half of me. Thank you, Cassidy. India, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Thank you, Lauren. Exactly. And I tell all of you, you deserve breaks. You deserve time off. And I can't preach and not practice it, you know? How can I tell you what to do if I don't do it too? Is there Dante? I love it. I'm gonna yawn again. A weighted blanket sounds so good. Thank you, India. Maybe one day there will be more of me. Taro, how is your arm feeling now? Are you still in here? How are the arms and shoulders feeling in general? I feel like a weight came off of the shoulders while we were doing that. Like tilt your head back and then tilt it forward and see how that feels now. 2 weighted blankets, I love it. Burrito time, I love it, yes. At tuck-in time, get yourself a blanket so I can tuck you in nice and tight, like a little burrito. These lives just feel more welcoming. Every other Reiki I see, they're not speaking. Oh, Rose, I'm so sorry. I definitely want this to be a very welcoming environment for everyone and interact as much as we can with each other. Good, Catherine. I think so, India. I mean, I don't have one, but I've heard they're really good. I'm gonna yawn again. Oh my gosh. Good grief. All right, so now I'm gonna start tucking you in nice and snug with all the Reiki energy. Yeah, if you guys want to talk about random stuff, just talk about random things. I kind of like doing that in the lives because it helps the ego take a step back. And then before you know it, you're like, whoa, I just moved a bunch of energy because I wasn't thinking about it. Reiki burritos. Now I want a burrito. I think I said that on Monday too. I don't have everything I need to make a burrito. Dante, maybe, do you have any like Tums or something? You maybe might want to get some Tums to try to help calm it down so you can go to sleep. Ask the universe if they can release the energy another way. Oh. And then just like, ooh, doing a swirl. Interesting. Swirling you all together. Well, not you all together, but like your energy individually. Oh, I'm so happy you can feel it. Dante. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna draw a symbol up here and a symbol down here to tuck you in. Oh my gosh. Look at me now, holy cow. All right, I will see you all in the next one, and everyone who is in Bloom tomorrow, I will see you in Bloom tomorrow. Be ready to go super, super deep, even deeper than the first meeting. Don't forget, candle subscriptions are in the bio. They are very, very limited because I still am reserving some for standalone purchases. But if you want to keep your energy going without having to think about it, link is in the bio. I'll see you in the next one. Good night. Good night. Good night.